there eventually.
Eventually, it's a new thing. Let's do stuff. Welcome to episode 157, the Cigar Hustlers Podcast. You can just bring it down, talk. We can talk over it then.
There you go.
This is everybody's favorite show over here. We have Jake with us here.
Yes.
You're gonna have to scoot this way, Jake.
Oh, I'm in the shot. They can see
You're at
me.
the edge. You're at the edge.
Am I on the shot? Can you see me?
Yeah, you're in
Yes.
Okay.
You're the large, bulky Hulk
Thanks.
on it. Black spot over there on the side. Wait on the music to go off.
You should get it too. Mike.
That's usually what you do.
Oh, there it is.
See, there we go. See, they couldn't hear that over there.
It's been
We have a studio audience today too.
We
So-
do have a studio audience, which I'm kind of intrigued because, here you are, you're about to totally fuck.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, now we're back on again.
Like, that wasn't me. That was her.
Wow.
This is why we can't have your friends come
I
over.
forgot to hit record on here too, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
did you?
30 seconds.
Oh my God.
So this is episode 157 again.
Guess we'll be piping in the music after all.
Oh, well, it'll be on the over there until it went dead, and then we're just
You're hot. You're hot.
nobody's talking at
You're a
all.
hot mess.
So again, we have Jake with us here. So
Who's Jake?
my son, everybody knows Jake. He's
okay.
This is his third year in a row.
Not everybody. You get new listeners every year, brother. Come on. Have a little faith.
All right. So anyway, what were you saying when I found out we weren't
So
recording?
he's going to fuck up these words, and then he decided to expose himself in front of his girlfriend, and, like the whole firefighter, I'm a cool guy, this is like right out the window.
Now
and he
it's
can't,
over.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It was a good run.
Were you
while I
worried
had.
about that? Oh, I forgot to tell. I have a guest call-in that we got to work on, too.
Yes. But first,
This is the letter for this. This is
that's
the
a letter
top
for that.
25.
No, I have that over here. Would you like your copy? Does he have a copy?
I mean, he has the internet.
That doesn't answer my question.
I would
Here's a
assume
copy
that he
for
does.
you. My copy. You don't get yours yet, Jake, because you will go ahead and
It wouldn't even
will
make
read
a
it.
difference
You'll
if you
read
gave it
ahead.
to me ahead of time.
you will read ahead, and that doesn't work.
see.
Doesn't work for us. All right, today's show brought to you by the Octador by Case Elegance. The team at Case Elegance has spent years meticulously crafting this humidor to be their largest and best yet, fitting up to 100 cigars. This deluxe humidor features a striking octagon silhouette, posh black piano finish, glass top, front digital hydrometer, accessory storage drawer, Spanish cedar, magnetic enclosure, and the patent-pending hydro system. Case Elegance has undergone extensive research, testing, and customer feedback to solve every shortcoming commonly experienced with other humidors. Cleverly recessed into the base is the included patent-pending hydro system, an accurate and low-maintenance cigar humidification system that makes dialing in and maintaining your humidor easy. Case Elegance has integrated a front-facing digital hydrometer, offering you peace of mind that your sticks are kept to your desired humidity. Properly store your lighter, cigar cutter, and travel case in a large bottom accessory storage drawer. This stunning Octador is finished in a lacquered black piano with a slight undertone of black wood grain. The solid metal hardware mirrors the octagonal shape and comes in a modern space gray finish. The Octador by Case Elegance is one of the highest rated and most comprehensive cigar humidors on the market. A striking shape, beautiful finish, and thoughtful engineering that makes this a must-have for any aficionado. Go to caseelegance.com for more information and purchasing.
Yay.
Didn't screw it up all this time.
Art Finch picked up the Octador.
Oh, did he really? Oh, thank you, Mr. Finch.
Yeah. So can you turn on the Bluetooth for the yada yada?
The yada yada is on.
It didn't let me connect. Oh, it's already on here. That's right. Let me see. Roadcaster Pro. Did you just turn me off?
Yes, but I think it was hooked to my phone. I know it says Mike's iPhone. I have no idea whose phone it is. What do you call your phone? Are you paired with it?
I'm trying to connect to it. Connection unsuccessful. This is fun. Nice dead air.
There you go. Try now.
Okay, hold on. Let me see here. I feel like this keeps good. Connection unsuccessful.
All right, Jacob, I got you a little present.
Ooh,
thank
what's
you.
that?
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh.
Would you like one too, Michael?
No,
Oh, whatever. Big girl.
yeah. I'm okay.
Are you calling?
It's not connecting, brother. It's not even on here anymore. You've removed it from my phone.
How can I remove it from your phone?
You unpaired it.
You said you weren't paired.
It was here and now it's not.
Well, try again.
What is BT70?
I have no idea. Okay, my Bluetooth is off, so it's not going to connect to mine.
It's not even on here anymore.
Should we pause while we fix this technical glitch?
Yeah, let's do
Go to
that.
commercial.
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
pause.
All right. All right, now we're back.
Holy shit.
Jeez. All right, are you making the phone call?
Chaos. That's what happens when you do these shows. And then you get an audience in here. I mean, God. Yeah, I'll call Mike right now. Ready?
All right. We didn't even say who it was yet. It was going to be a
shit.
surprise.
I mean, the guest.
the guest.
The special guest. Hello?
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 Blocked your call.
It says it's on.
He's not talking.
Is the volume up?
Yes.
Volume is up. Michael. Michael.
Hello?
Michael.
Hello, Michael.
Oh,
Hello?
this is the Murphy's Law show.
Oh, did not connect.
We're not available.
He's not available.
Okay.
Try skip.
What's that?
There,
Hello?
Oh, there it is. There he is.
Michael,
What's that? Yes, what's happening?
how are you, sir?
Hello, Mr. Rosales.
Michael Rosales, Romacraft back. The more handsome
Mike too.
Yes, sir.
better
Hello.
half of the
The
Romacraft.
healthier half at the moment.
The healthier half. Well, not even at the moment. Just
Oh, that's true.
moving
Generally
forward.
speaking,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
true. Yes, yes.
Yes. How are you doing, sir?
That's I'm good. You ready to watch a little bit of football today?
Yes.
Relaxing. Yeah, man. Enjoying some nice weather. It's about 65 degrees, no breeze, nice and warm.
Oh,
So,
that's very nice. We put I put my Bucks flag out today as well.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know that your wife is in the
Represent.
audience. She's a Kansas City fan.
are you
Sorry.
so in your neck of the woods? I mean, is that pretty common? I mean, is being a Bucks fan in Orlando? I mean, that's. I mean, maybe like people who, like, if you're from Austin, you're either kind of Dallas fan or you're a Houston fan. You're kind of.
It's probably about half and half-ish between Miami and
What about
Tampa.
Jacksonville?
Nobody likes Jacksonville.
You know what it is? You know
There's
what's
like
kind of
three
funny
people
though.
that like Jacksonville.
I can tell you this: when I drove around, I went to Costco and shit today, and I didn't see a single. I saw Cleveland, I saw Green Bay, I
wow.
saw Kansas City, nothing Bucks. It's like nobody wants to admit it unless they beat the Saints. You know what I
We
mean?
get a lot of transplants too from out of out of state.
Oh,
Yeah,
Plus, it's wintertime. Snowbirds are all here.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, especially from up north,
Up north,
that
up
area,
north there.
Kansas City area.
well, so in the past, whenever let's assume that in that area you have a lot of transplants from the Northeast that come down because of the weather. So did you see a lot of New England in previous years? Did you see a lot of New England paraphernalia?
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and football. Yeah.
I
So
used-
now that they're sucking, they're just kind of.
I think that people,
They
yeah,
unofficially
people
made-
start to thin out, right? So, but you still, I mean, I guess your Giants fans are they're always devoted, and if you wear a Jets hat at this point, you don't really care if they win or not. So, that happens a lot. You still see some Jets. Every once in a while, you catch a Buffalo fan, which is the only real New York team. I mean, I'm just going to go out there and say it because the other ones are not in New York; they're in a totally different state. But yeah, you see that a lot.
No, it's interesting. Like when you get a chance to kind of travel around, you start to, especially up in the Northeast. And whenever I say Northeast, I'm talking about from, let's say, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, kind of towards the East Coast, right?
Yeah,
What's interesting is you get a lot of these football areas that are pockets, and they're only about a 2-hour, hour and a half kind of window from each other,
right.
And they have sometimes even in that, especially like in the New York and the Jets. And some of these other teams, like the Giants, like they're all they're really not too far away at all.
Right.
But my point is that you don't really understand like how big of a rival it is, because like I said, down here in Texas, until recently, it was just Dallas.
Right.
And Dallas, and then Kansas City was the next closest team that you had, and so if you're from Oklahoma City or even, Louisiana or whatever, like you were just kind of gravitated to being a Dallas Cowboy fan because that was your regional market team, right? And so, anyways, as you're going to go up to Chicago, and then Green Bay, like you really see like how close these teams are to, and it's pretty interesting to see kind of how culturally, like, that's what I was asking about in your area. Did you see like if you're in Orlando, or is Bucks like the team.
It's a beautiful melting pot down here. It's very mixed.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now though that we're losing Mike Palmer because he hates football. He's not excited about it. He doesn't. I try explaining things to him on the show, and it's a who's on first. It's terrible.
What's on second? I don't know third base.
Yeah. So
well, that's okay. I mean,
yeah.
We can talk about what does Mike want to talk about.
Well, we're going to cover the top 25 cigars of.
Did you not
CA.
tell him what this was for?
I did tell him.
Oh.
Yeah, I did tell him.
Oh, okay.
Wow, he's so angry.
Well,
You could
you
tell him down a little bit.
act like you didn't brief him at all.
He's he's excited to be here.
I'm going with the flow. I'm
Yeah.
just I'm excited just to catch up with my friends. I haven't really spoken to you
Yeah, it's
guys
been a couple
in a
weeks.
hot minute.
It's been a
So
little hiatus.
yeah,
you
I just don't just jump in. You gotta connect.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's how relationships work.
I'm not gonna
let's
lie,
further
though.
relationship. My son's on here too today, Michael. His name is Jake.
Yes.
Jake is here. Jake, say hello to Mr. Rosales.
What's going on, sir? How are you?
My man, how you doing, brother?
Oh, not too good here in a little bit.
And he can't read, so it's pretty amazing. We're gonna have
He can't
him.
pronounce Spanish words, so we have him on every year to read the top 25 for us and just butcher the names of the cigar.
Yes. So what we were hoping for is that he would say one, and then maybe we would speak about it briefly, and then you could possibly correct him as to what exactly
We
it is.
usually do if we've had it or not, and if we think it belongs on the list.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then if you could correct him, Michael, with the
I will let you guys debate whether or not it should be on the list or not. I will correct him.
yeah.
in the pronunciation.
You can very much remain in Switzerland without a.
Oh, certainly, yeah. But we always
Don't
have
worry.
someone else on to correct.
Yeah,
him.
someone less white than us. someone that can.
Someone who may speak Spanish,
Someone-
possibly.
yeah,
as a secondary, if not a primary.
It's always
language.
nicer. Mike, you're sweating today.
It's
Oh,
hot in
nice.
here today.
It's 45 degrees in this room.
Not in here. It's not. All right, Jacob. Here's your list.
Nice. He's about to have a heart attack.
I am sweating today.
All right, so let's get into this. Starting at number 25.
25, Jacob.
I don't know why you guys don't let me see this early. It wouldn't even make a difference.
Because what kind of fun would that be?
Not fun at all.
We need the legit exposure.
Okay, Jake, go ahead. 25.
All right, here we go. Number 25, Ramon Alones. Number 2, Edición Limitada 2019. Is that the sound effect you added?
Yes,
Oh,
I
like
did that just for you.
Do I
this
get a
week.
bell if I get it right?
Well, I didn't see any need to put
So-
that on, to tell you the truth.
Go ahead, Michael.
Okay. Well, I would say you started off really good. That first
First word.
and then the first. Well, maybe the first word is like the first syllable was good, and that's
Ra. You got the ra right.
diarrhea out of the mouth. So, Ramon Aliones, número 2, edición limitada. And that's how I would say it.
Oh, yeah,
There
Jake,
you
you were
go.
very close.
I was-
Very
yeah.
close, Jacob.
Very close.
Well, you've
Yeah.
seen my father. I had no chance.
Oh,
No
true.
chance.
All right, Jacob, 24 on that side.
All right, wait a second. We got to talk about number 25.
that's right. That's right. I believe I have had this.
It's a Cuban.
Oh, then no, I haven't.
Is it a
Well,
Cuban?
the 2019 is the ones that you normally see are like the 2015, 2016. I haven't seen 2019.
Yeah.
Kind of float around.
Right. So I don't think.
For
Oh, then no.
previously, they are very, very good. This is a box-worthy cigar typically. Whenever I was in Europe, it's probably one of the ones that I like gone out of my way to look for. So I would vouch for this one. This is a good cigar. Well, the 2015, 2016.
So Michael feels that it's a worthy
It's
cigar.
worth the cigar.
But I'm going to tell you that it doesn't belong on this fucking list because it's
it's
the top
Cuban.
25
Right.
from CA. So
So if it's not, again, it's just you have the same problem every year. If it's not readily available,
yeah, if this is gauged on readily available cigars in New York, and even a outer worldly man such as Michael Rosales has not even smoked this cigar.
that's true. He has not had the 19.
I mean, the world traveler himself hasn't consumed the 2019, so it's obviously not readily available. It doesn't belong on the list.
I would go with that. To me, my understanding is that it has to. Well, for American market cigars, I don't know about all of it, but I think they say that you have to be in New York in a store, and at least 100 retailers have to carry your cigar in order to be.
Yeah, so they're obviously
And then
not
they-
following. They obviously don't follow their own rules if that's here.
Yeah.
Right.
So for this list, I think you have to have they have to have reviewed it over the course of the year, and then if they scored it at 94 or above, that's how they compile the end of the year list. Is my understanding, right? So
Yeah.
throughout the course of the year, they'll say, hey, we reviewed these cigars. These were the highest rated cigars that we went through, and then they kind of compile throughout the year. It's my understanding. So you have to have a minimum of 94 when they initially reviewed it. But in order to get in the initial review, you have to be in 100 stores in New York City, and and then they review it. And you have to get 94, and then so on and so on, right? So
Right.
that's my understanding of the process. But so to answer to go back to what you're saying, I think that I don't know how they exempt
Right.
the Cuban brands.
All right. So let's go.
All right, Jake,
24.
24.
I've been trying to practice it too while you guys are talking.
You got to rip the sheet away from me. Not fair.
Herrera, Estelle, Miami Short, Corona Gorda.
Where's the button?
That was close. He just missed. Oh.
Oh, so close.
Herrera, Esteli, Miami, Short Corona, Gorda.
I can't roll my tongue
kinda
like that if I
close like
had
that.
to.
Well, I mean,
right.
he speaks Spanish.
Well, yes, I understand.
His last name is Rosales.
I understand.
Come on.
Palmer.
Your last name is Palmer.
Palmer. That's right.
And mine doesn't have any vowels.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
all right. So, the Herrera Esteli Miami Corona Gorda. Have you had this, Michael?
Did we have it here in the shop?
Believe we have.
Then I would say yes.
It wasn't in the shop, but it was given to us. When we
Oh,
were here.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I have had what I think is a cigar. There was I think, yes, I have had it, but it wasn't. I don't think it was like a 2019 release. It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Is this also the TAA version?
This
Do they
is
call
a
it Miami
2020,
or
it says.
TAA?
It's not the,
Next one?
no, it's not the TA. At least it doesn't say it.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
Well, it could be just different banded, same cigar. I don't know. I'm
Right.
not saying that. I'm just saying that. But yeah,
he's
no.
very careful. He's very careful with his words.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think Will's done a really good job of making cigars. Obviously, kudos to him for coming in and being on the list. I dig it. Good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could tell you that I've had this before.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
over
They're
there?
signaling this. I don't know what's going on. I've had the cigar before, and I have no issue with, especially that type of gauge.
Oh, that's your favorite size.
Yeah, Corona Gorda. Willie Herrera does make some good stuff, especially in that size and the blend, and this one's definitely a good cigar. So I would say that it qualifies. I give it a okay.
It's okay?
Yeah,
Okay, it's okay with Michael.
I'm fine with that.
All right, Jake.
I know that CA kind of looks to me for the
They do.
analysis.
Of course they do. Yes, or afterwards. Yes. All right, Jake, 23.
All right. La Flor Dominicana, 1994 Mambo.
You got that one.
We got that one.
That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have a noise for when you got it right. I didn't expect it.
I'm looking forward to 18, 19. Those are my two that I can see right here on this page. Both of those are going to be fun.
Oh.
So,
All right, Jake, 22.
Wait a second. Hold
Oh,
on.
sorry.
So the 1994. It's a good cigar. It's kind of a value cigar.
I don't know anything about the year ones, but I mean, I recognize the band, but not. I
Yeah,
don't
we've
know if
had
the
them in the shop.
1994
I didn't know that they. I mean, they've kind of like fizzled out. As far as nobody's going gangbusters over that cigar, like, hey, I really got to have it.
Right.
So I don't think that it belongs on the list, but it's a good cigar. What do you think?
I already said.
Oh,
I
don't
recognize
listen
the
to you.
band, so I'm pretty sure I've had it, but it doesn't stick out in my mind at all.
oh,
But I mean, that's the La Flor Dominicana that you don't realize is a La Flor Dominicana until you look close enough.
yeah.
Because it doesn't say LFD big and bright like they normally do. All right, Jake, 22.
All right. Romeo y Julieta, Reserva, Real Nicaragua Toro.
I got that one too, didn't
No,
I?
I didn't.
It would be
It's close.
Real,
Yeah.
but
Oh.
yeah, that was
Oh, because you said real.
Yeah. Real.
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 Romeo. Yeah, very good. He's getting better. He's progressed.
I'm really looking forward to the 18, 19.
I'm really not. though.
So, I've never had this cigar. I could tell you that Aaron Nielsen, when I did the little podcast with on Coop, he said that this cigar would fall in this category.
Oh, did
this
he?
list.
The guy from the band.
Cheap Trick or
Cheap
whatever.
Trick.
His father's from Cheap Trick. And there it is. Sure as shit. Here it is on the top 25. So
Just name dropped us too. Look at that.
yeah,
Did you just say the guy's dad was in the band Cheap Trick?
yeah. Yeah, Aaron Nielsen. I don't know.
I haven't heard that name. I mean, I grew up listening to them with my dad, so that's not that we want to get off topic, but I did not know that.
Yeah, he's a huge cigar guy.
Okay, cool. All right. So I've not had this cigar either. I don't. It's one of those ones that I'm sure they sell a ton of them.
Yeah.
But
I'm just going to go off of his opinion, and I'm going to say that it probably belongs on the list.
If he says so, he knows what he's talking about.
Right.
So.
He's not an idiot, like he's not just some kind of fly-by-night. The guy's...
And that was months ago.
Yeah, the guy's entrenched in the cigar industry, so I'll be okay with that one.
All right, Jake, 21.
So right now I got a 50-50. 2 yes, 2 no's.
All right. Highclere, Castle Victorian Toro. I feel like that's probably I need a little more flair on that.
That wasn't bad.
I've had worse.
Yeah.
Oh, you're about to have.
What'd you think, Michael? How was that?
as far as you said,
Yeah. That was good, right?
Mr. Rosales says you're good,
Yeah,
Jake.
you can't. I think you have to kind of say it with the British accent, though, don't you? I mean,
But he wouldn't know that. He would have no idea.
You have no idea.
Not a clue.
Highclere Castle.
Victorian Toro. La di da.
Have you smoked the cigar, Michael? Michael's?
I have.
I had it at the trade show a
Yeah.
couple years ago. Whenever it was here.
For me, it's...
It was on the
You're smoking Highclere now?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I mean, the irony is I'm actually smoking a Highclere right now, and I had the choice of smoking this or the Victorian, and I will 10 times out of 10, I will always pick the standard Ecuadorian Connecticut over the Victorian. So, like, for me, I would think that I'm cool with, Nick making it because that's awesome.
I think they're a little pricey.
Yeah, but that's not what this is about anyway. It's just about it being a banging cigar.
Right.
So, I mean, I just wish it was the other one, the standard
Oh, the
Ecuadorian
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Yeah. So.
You smoke a lot of the Connecticut, don't you? Of the regular Highclere. And
Yeah.
I remember you coming out of the trade show saying that was one of your favorite cigars.
Yeah, I would tell you that I smoke, but right now, dude, I'm burning through so many brotherly kindnesses. It's ridiculous. So, so much to a point where I could see that, this cigar, because we had a light problem for a long period of time in the store, that the top is bleached.
Oh.
Like if I remove this band, it'll be darker.
Yeah.
So,
Is that from the old lights or the new lights?
it's the new lights, but because we didn't have them, because they constantly ran and we never shut them off, even through the day and the night when the switch broke.
Right.
It took out a couple of cigars. So, I'll be happy to smoke these. Don't worry, I'll take care of that for you.
Right. Not a problem.
All right, this one, my boy Wes reached out to me. He's like, "We're number 20." I was like, "Thanks." Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Good for you. All right, Jake. 20.
All right. 4 Kicks Capa Especial Robusto.
I think that qualifies. That's pretty good.
That's tough. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's a good cigar. I like that one.
Yeah, the Capa Especial was a very good cigar. I think the 4 Kicks definitely came out with a lot of good stuff in the course of, I would say, 18 months or so, maybe 2 years, because we lost a whole fucking year because it's goddamn COVID. So, yeah, I'm all right with this one being on there for sure.
One of the things, I believe this one is made out of Bernie Carrillo's factory. Is that correct?
You know what? It might be. I'm not 100% positive,
Is
but
it the purple or blue? I can't tell.
which they obviously have a feeling towards Ernie.
Yes, they are quite fond of him.
They love Ernie. All right, number 19.
Yeah.
We got to move on. I gotta hear 19.
It's dying over there. All right.
Just say it, Jake.
Let's do it.
Plasencia Cosilla.
Even his girlfriend left.
146 La Viga.
Hit the button. Yes. A solid performance. Michael?
Plasencia Cosecha 146 La Vega.
I was kind of close.
I don't think that
Nah,
you
I
were
don't
remotely
think,
close.
no,
I'm gonna be
kinda
honest.
close.
I feel like you have the memory of a goldfish if that's the case.
Is this that $20 one that we were going to review?
No,
Oh,
no, that's the
I-
Fuerte.
Okay, I have not had this one.
I've never had this cigar. Michael, have you had the cigar?
I don't think I have. I've had some Plasencias, but I don't think I've had
Yeah, so this just
So
sounds.
I cannot say.
So it's like it's not like through the mainstream course everybody's kind of gangbusters on the cigar. It just seems like it's a sympathy like. It's like, oh, okay, we'll put you on
Just
here.
throw one up.
Yeah, let's put this one up. So I would say no.
All right, know that. All right, Jacob.
Or you could look at it objectively and say, here's an opportunity to, if they thought it was good enough, they should put on the list. We should reach out and try it, right? So it's a good opportunity to start conversation and dialogue as to. Three of us had said we have not had it.
So optimistic.
That's why we love him.
Objectively,
Always
you
a
get to go
politician.
out
Yeah.
and
That's true.
Everybody
I will
says
tell
he's
you
the
this.
nicest man in the industry.
I will tell you this. A broker called me, and I'm not going to say his name, Pete Hernandez, and he's like, hey, so did you call Jeff Groover and tell him that you need the number one cigar? And I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't call him. I'm okay with not. I haven't really supported the brand. I'm not about to fucking bang on it for the one. No. And he's like, well, La Mission. I'm like, okay, well,
that one we sell. So.
Moving on.
All right, Jake,
All
18.
right, number 18.
Fonseca by my father, Petite Corona.
It wasn't bad.
Ah,
It was better than I thought.
that's not too bad.
Go ahead, Michael, for clarification purposes.
Fonseca by my father, Petite Corona.
So Fonseca was recently bought.
Can Michael say, my name is Zorro? That's what he sounds like.
Zorro.
My name is Zorro.
Kill my father.
So this Fonseca. So my father bought Fonseca last year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and or was it last year? Or maybe a couple of years ago. That way they could have the. It was something.
Predicate product.
Yes, thank you. The
predicate. Yeah,
kind of protect themselves. So it does. I mean, it doesn't surprise me that a my father product makes the rank. I haven't smoked this cigar. I'm sure it's pretty good, but that's all I really got. You haven't had this one, have you, Mike?
No. No idea.
What about you, Rosales?
I've had it, but it was in a 60 gauge, which I'm not a big. But it was just when they kind of rolled them out. I want to say they finally just did the stores. It wasn't too long ago. It was probably back in September.
Right.
Is whenever I finally got one. But like I said, I mean, I'm not a huge 60 gauge cigar smoker, but I mean, it was good. It, I don't necessarily know. I'd like to try some of the smaller sizes.
Right. Yeah, I bet you the smaller ones got to be good. How we doing on time, Michael?
22. We got 8 minutes.
Okay.
All right, Jacob, go ahead. Number 17.
All right. Camucho, Nicaragua.
Yes, you did. Hit him. Thank you very much. Tell him about the Camucho, Michael.
I'm trying to figure out how did you invert the O and the A? Camucho? Like how did?
I went to public school.
He's he's a firefighter now. He saves lives and stuff. So
Yeah, you don't have to read.
yeah,
Okay.
Fire hot, tree
Fire
green.
hot, water good.
yeah. Thanks for the shape. Stop sign.
All right.
So go ahead, Michael. Please educate my friend Jake.
Camacho, Nicaragua, Robusto.
There you go.
So Camacho, Nicaragua.
Camucho. You need like a 10-gallon fucking hat or something. I smoked me a Camucho.
Does my Phootie make this
My
list?
Footie.
Oh,
Just calm down. Don't get ahead of yourselves.
Don't
Don't get ahead of yourself. Okay, so
I've had this. I can't believe it's on the list.
I don't. You know what? I haven't had this blend. I don't know what it is. I just feel like this was it was a major Davidoff failure to begin with, and it continues to be that. So it's a no from me.
Well, it's interesting to me that they would that they have a Camacho, even though it is, I mean, it's owned by Davidoff. But when was the last time you ever saw a Davidoff race?
That's true. That is very true.
So
Maybe they're trying, to mend some fences. Who knows? I can tell you they're not trying to mend Sokka's fence for whatever reason.
Did you see his post?
Yeah.
Well,
We'll get into that afterwards.
all right, Jake. 16.
16, Mr. Jake.
Viva la vida jester.
Okay.
Yes,
He was so confident the way he said that one.
Yeah.
I figure if I fake it, I'll.
I think
get a couple right.
the Ricky Martin had he was
Yeah. It's
Viva
true.
la vida loca. He was
Maybe.
almost there.
yeah he had heard it before.
Right.
Yeah. So there you go.
This cigar I don't think I've ever smoked this cigar, but this cigar definitely had some momentum throughout the year.
I like it. I've had it.
It's an AJ cigar.
Yeah, it's a good
So
cigar.
he's got some good tobacco, obviously.
And like I said, it's got a lot of play on social media.
Right. So, I mean, I'm okay with it making the list. Michael, have you had it?
I've had it. Yeah.
What'd you think?
The cool thing about this cigar, no, it's really good. It is, when they first, so the guys when they sold Cigar Inn up in New York City, they immediately went and made the cigar, but then they kind of put it on the back burner for a little while. So all those cigars kind of aged out for a long time before they actually went.
Oh wow!
And kind of put a full court press on getting them out into stores. So, and that probably helped them out quite a bit, right? Because of the amount of time that they just kind of set.
Right.
Kind of.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
Married a little bit. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go. 15.
All right, Jake. 15.
All right. La Roma de Cuba Edición Especial #1 or numero 1.
Number 1's fine.
Number 1.
Numero uno.
Number uno.
Numero uno.
Number 1. Ramsey.
That wasn't too bad.
No, as the years go on, I think he's getting better at this.
Yeah,
I started drinking this time before this.
But at least he fucked up a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, but if he gets them all right, that's his last year.
Right.
We find somebody else. We find somebody whiter.
Somebody.
Adrian.
Oh, man.
My wife. I didn't think about that. Oh, I see. What number was it? 8.
So the EE #1's been around for 100 years, right? So, I mean.
Do you say uh-huh?
Yeah, I think that was a casual. Mm-hmm. You said it fine, right? Right, Michael? He said it okay.
Yeah. There was nothing wrong with
the pronunciation. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't belong on the fucking list, though.
It doesn't seem like it. No, it's more like an everyday cigar.
Yeah. And not like everybody's. Oh, hey, you got any more Edición Especial #1s?
Right.
I've had it for the past 20 years, and it's been fucking lovely.
All right, Jake. 14.
All right, 14.
And then we're gonna take a break. Go ahead.
All right. Casa Tirant Siri 1973 Torpedo.
Okay. Michael?
That passes.
Okay. That's close enough.
Casa Tirant.
Yeah.
Right.
All
right.
I haven't had this cigar.
I don't even recognize it at all. Who makes it?
Casa Tirant.
That's the name of the company?
Yeah.
Not familiar.
Yeah, they produce a lot of the San Andreas tobacco out of it.
Oh.
So is this a San Andreas cigar?
At one time, the Schusters out of Germany did their distribution. I don't know if they still do, but they did at one time. But yeah, it's a pretty good cigar. Also, Hector has come out with. He's making his cigars out of that.
Yeah. What's up? 1 minute. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break from right here. Just don't go anywhere, Mike. We're gonna turn it off.
Have to reset the camera.
Yeah, and then we'll turn it right back on, and we'll be right back.
Perfect. You did? That's it?
Ready?
Just a second. Okay, and we're back. Episode 157. We have Mike Rosales on the phone. We have Jake Palmer here. He's doing too good a job. Might be his last year.
Might be his last year.
Or maybe the names are getting easier.
I feel like the names this year are a little bit easier than
I read a little ahead. There's
last
not,
year.
There's a couple of fan favorites coming up near the top. So,
yeah. All right,
Michael, number 13.
Warzone Robusto.
Michael,
the names are getting easier.
Warzone Robusto.
I feel like that's what it is.
Correct pronunciation.
Yeah, I'm Robusto, but Warzone, yeah. I think he's getting a little lazy on the Robusto. Yeah.
I was trying to go with
Robusto. With my hat on.
All right, so this is
that's a good cigar.
It's a Cameroon cigar.
I like that.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not the Bacca.
It's
Right,
not the
no.
the African Bacca. No,
But it's still it's a good.
I would
it's a good
consider it
cigar.
the number 2. But as far as Cameroon cigars that came out last year, Cameroon's a tough wrapper, man. It's tough to work with. It's got a unique flavor, and I don't think a lot of people really gravitate towards it. So I think they did a good job with the cigar.
You're either a fan of it or you are not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not like, hey, I really liked it on this cigar, but I didn't really care for it on that. You either kind of gravitate towards it or you do not. So Jack Carreño was kind enough to give me a couple of these whenever he came down to Austin a couple months back, and it was good cigars. So good for them. I think that was Jeff and Andrews and them kind of worked on it together, so it worked out really well.
So it's a yes from us.
Yes.
Okay.
We all agree on that one. All right, Jake, number 12.
Ashton Virgin Sun Grower Sorcerer.
Sorcerer. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing special about that. There's no Spanish word or anything like that.
See, that's what I mean. I think they're whitening up the names a little.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. I feel like there's out of every.
Well, this cigar though has been around. Again, it's like number 15 and pretty good.
Yeah, an old timer on the list.
But yeah. So now, it's most people who get into the cigar smoking culture will gravitate to the cigar, right away, and it's something that would keep them going and kind of progresses them into. They would So I think that does it belong on the top 25 cigar list? Like, that's debatable, but I think for what it does for the culture and the industry as a whole, like, I don't have a problem with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, someone came into your shop and said, "Hey, I have a new smoker." You put that into their, say, "Hey, you got to try this," and they would enjoy it, and they would progress, further into the culture. So
yeah,
from that perspective, I mean, I call it a win. So, but if it's the best cigar of the year, like, that's debatable.
Does it? I don't think
we're down to number 12.
I don't think it belongs in the top 25.
Pretty low on the list there. All right, Jake, number 11.
11.
Boulevard Bellicoso Fino.
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 I'm Fino.
Fino.
I'm done. I'm Fino.
Does he have a horse out front, or what the fuck? All right, Mike. How do you properly pronounce the Fino?
Bolivar Bellicoso Fino.
Fino.
Bolivar. So that the I has a high, like an iron.
Bolivar.
Bolivar.
It's another Cuban, right? Another Cuban?
Yes.
Yeah. I've had it. It's good, but like you said, it's not a readily available cigar.
Yeah, it's not readily available in New York. I don't understand how it makes the list. It still doesn't make sense to me, and it's a no from me.
Okay, moving on.
I don't think that. Yeah.
Number 10, Jacob.
Henry Clay Warhawk Corona.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the name.
Yeah, Henry Clay is,
How does that get
That's pretty there. That works for me.
Yeah.
Henry. Otherwise, it could have said Hank.
Yeah, that's
Hank Clay Warhawk.
That's almost as white as Jake.
Just about.
Yeah.
Just about.
Jake Palmer.
I don't know. I
swear to God, man.
I don't know how this got on the list.
Yeah, I mean, it's a weird cigar for me to make the list. I feel like that always kind of happens though with
they
these
throw
Henry
one
Clays. I don't understand how it like. I feel like it's popped up in other places too. But
I mean, it's number 10.
I mean, let's be honest. The only war anything that qualifies on top 25 anything this year is the one with the bear, right?
Oh,
I mean,
which isn't even on the list.
Yeah, of course. They don't even know I'm here.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
All right, so it's a no from me.
Maybe you should put out a press release like Saka did. Why you're not on the list?
Yeah. I should just copy and paste his.
Just change the name.
Yeah. A lot of you guys have reached out to me and asked me questions about. Nobody's asked me, and the fact of the matter, and I appreciate your outrage, but
the publisher and I just don't get along.
We just don't get along.
But we agreed to just not talk about each other.
Yeah, I should totally copy that.
You should. That would be funny. All right, Jake, number 9.
Number 9, Rocky Patel. Number 6, Corona.
Yeah, well, might as well been Henry Clay again.
Those are my favorite ones.
The names, not the cigars.
Yeah, so I mean,
he's in a tobacco-free workworkplace. He does not smoke.
Yeah, he does not smoke. Tobacco-free workplace. You can't do the air quotations. There's a camera.
Oh.
Camera's over there.
So, yeah, I feel like, and here's another sympathy lay, right? Like this guy, Rocky Patel.
Rocky's not on here anyway. Let's throw Rocky on.
He does a lot of good things for the industry. He's never made it a number one cigar. He's always marketed with these guys.
Isn't that one been around for a while too?
It might be. I don't know. It's possible.
I don't know about that.
Well, but I know that he also rebrands a lot of his stuff. Same blends, and then just puts a new band on them. So allegedly.
Yeah. Yes. Someone told you.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Right. All right, Jake, number 8.
All right, number 8, Olivia Siri v. Millennial Churchill.
Okay, I mean that qualifies as a total miss. If you could hit the button for me, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Michael?
It's a common mistake, though, Jacob.
Oliva, Seri V. Melania.
Oh shit, I wasn't even close.
So-
I think what he said was Olivia. Did he say
Yes,
Olivia?
he
said
did say
Olivia.
Olivia. Yeah, there's no I between the V and the A.
Everybody does that though.
You got any of those Olivias?
Got any of them Olivia's in there?
Yeah.
The one with the V.
I'm looking for
Yonder.
I'm looking for the EAO, AVOs, and the cows. The CAOs. I'm like, wait a second.
It's cows.
Hey, you know, I mean,
Postanis. I want those Postanis.
yeah, those Postanis.
Those Italian cigars.
Even my good friends call them Postanis. I mean, the Milano always for me is always kind of qualified for being, you know, an elite kind of a top 25 cigar. So I have no problem with it making this list.
It's always spoke of very highly.
Yeah, and it's consistent.
Right.
You know, they have consistent
This
tobacco.
isn't the first time it's been on this list.
No, normally I think the last one was the Figurado though, not the Churchill, and that was when it was made like a number one, and that was probably I don't know 7 years ago. All right, let's see here.
All right, Jake. A 7.
7. Alec and Bradley Gatekeeper Robusto. Keep messing that word up.
Robusto. There's no O in there, Jake. No OROBO.
The Alec and Bradley. So it's no longer Alec Bradley; it's the Alec and Bradley. I
What's
thought,
the two sons?
yeah, but I thought it was.
broke up.
I thought they were called Alec Bradley.
Well, that's the main principal company, and then the kids have come out with their own distribution under the umbrella. Is my understanding.
Oh.
See, he's so well versed in the
So
industry.
That's why he's
That's
him
why
and we're
there's
us.
the separation of the names.
Gotcha. Have you had this Gatekeeper?
Negative.
Me neither.
I don't think I've ever had an Alec and Bradley period.
But an Alec and Bradley or an Alec Bradley?
Either way.
Oh, okay.
Both?
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's a no for me. I haven't. Nobody's even talked about the cigar to me.
No. Who represents them?
Alec and Bradley.
Oh.
Yeah,
Is
call
that
them
it?
direct. Yeah.
Oh. Say nobody comes
you know,
in here with them.
The rep's name was Kevin, I believe, and I haven't seen him in
Oh, I have no idea.
like 3 or 4 years.
Oh.
He's worse than Alfredo. By the way, I called Alfredo to place an order, or I texted him like 2 days ago.
Sent you the voicemail? Oh, you texted him.
Yeah, and he's like, he didn't respond.
Who is this?
Then he didn't respond for 7 hours, and I go, dude, 7 hours. I could get a vaccination faster than you fucking responding. And then he's like, okay, I'll follow up with you tomorrow. Motherfucker didn't even bother following
Still
up.
haven't.
I'm, just
Nope,
like,
sorry,
I'm like, you know what? I ain't gonna call. I'm not gonna call. It's you know what? What's gonna happen is you're about to lose the shelf space. So,
All right, Jake, next.
Oh boy.
yes.
This is my favorite.
I see a lot. Oh,
Now we're getting somewhere.
got the Joya de Nicaragua numero uno La Ambassador.
Joya.
Joya.
Can you hit the button? Hit the button. Hit the button. Yes. Michael.
Joya
Oh yeah.
de Nicaragua, número uno. The ambassador.
He sounds so romantic, doesn't he? I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, the cover of a romance novel or something.
Unbelievable. We should have him on all the time.
Just to say these words.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to read it. He can do the Case Elegance commercial with the flair and the rolling the R's.
Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
that'd be great.
You know, did we smoke the cigar? I think we did.
I think we did. I think we did it on the.
We had it came in the coffin.
Yeah, it was a big deal.
We did it on the Patreon, I believe.
Yeah.
It was. What's interesting was this made everyone's number one cigar for last year for last.
Yeah, that's
All the,
right.
In the consensus stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the one they only handed out at the embassy event thing.
Yeah, it was an event only cigar, and then eventually they released it.
Right.
It's a no for me.
Yeah, no, I don't remember being good. I think just because it's a special cigar.
Sell the sizzle. Where's the death bucket? I don't see that.
All right, Jake, next.
Punch short de punch.
Punch short the punch. How's that, Michael? Was that close enough?
Yeah, that's for a Cuban cigar. That's pretty gringo.
That is that's extremely gringo. So that falls into the Cuban category for me of why is it on this
Why
list?
is this on the list?
Oh, we're already getting to the nitty gritty here.
We're down
huh?
to the last four.
Holy moly!
Thank goodness.
The last
This
four.
might be your last year, Jake. You haven't been
Yeah,
funny
I
enough
think you
this
might be
year.
done. Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys.
I think it's
Honey,
I
start
think-
messing up in Spanish words. You're on deck.
She's our glass of wine deep too. You want me? To
Yeah,
drag her in?
give her one and then plop her down. All right, here we go. I
All right, Jake, number 4.
just want to get her drunk enough where she starts calling you a retard.
Oh, great. Thank you.
That's not, yeah.
Oh,
she
yeah,
won't
she would've
use
used
it.
that word,
I
she
know,
would've
I know.
used that word.
That's not a nice word. Sorry.
Oh, she's in that industry.
Yeah.
So they don't call him that.
Yes. Okay, but you would call him what? Special?
Dumb fuck.
Asshole. Okay. She's not an asshole.
Oh. No more wine for her. All right, Jacob.
Number 4.
Number 4.
That.
No way he gets that second word right.
You mean the third word?
I don't think he gets any of it right, except the first 2 letters.
La.
Hey!
Edition.
Oh, you got that too?
Oh, jeez.
Because I said it earlier.
Put my finger on the button. Go ahead.
Latier, 1959.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not coming back.
That's fine with
Your
me.
last year.
That's because I
Move
started
on.
drinking this year.
So here's what's amazing for me is like this cigar, I qualified it in like a top 10, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh, wow, that long ago.
Yeah, and it was a really good cigar.
Right.
So it takes them that long for it to be like, oh yeah, you know what, that cigar is really good. Like what the
They're
fuck?
very busy up there. They have a lot of cigars to go through.
I'm gonna give it a yes because I believe that it belongs on the list. It's a good cigar, but like what the fuck are they doing?
They're just catching up. They have a backlog.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Super
COVID's
busy.
got them slowed down.
Super. Oh, and COVID. So
Yeah. The townhouse is closed. You know, so
That's right. What are we gonna do now?
Yeah. Michael, have you had this cigar?
Yeah. I mean, it's been a while since I've had to revisit it, but
Right.
it's when they first came out, they made a big splash.
Yeah, it's a great San Andreas. All right, number
All right, Jake, number
3.
Number 3, Padron, 1964 Anniversary Series Hermoso.
Yeah, Hermoso.
I don't know. How else would you say?
Padron. I would say Padron.
That's it.
That's how I think. That's all you have. I mean, everything else sounds good.
Yeah, so I mean,
But
so Padron's a consistent cigar. It comes out every year. It's always in their top 5
Yeah,
without
it's always
question.
on the list
You know,
somewhere.
it doesn't. They pick one, they go with it, and like this one's really good. So I have nothing against Padron making the list, but it's just so unoriginal at this point.
Right.
All right. Number 2,
Number
Michael.
2, Jacob.
I mean, Jake. Sorry.
Oh,
right.
we look alike.
Yeah, you do. This is a younger
All
version.
right.
Yeah.
The Fuente.
God damn it, he's got it right now.
Oh,
but
that was
BSX.
Phootie.
yeah, that was
wasn't it?
Funty Funty.
Robusto.
He's got to go. He's off. He's off the
That's
island.
it. That's it, Jacob. Well, Jake, we appreciate you coming in.
It's been real, guys. See you later. Thanks for the bottle.
All right.
All right. So the Funty Funty
The Phootie Opus X.
double robusto, the Fuente, right, Michael?
Yeah.
You guys made so much fun of me last year. That one just stuck.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that made like that's in the back end of the trailer when
Oh,
you,
the
yeah.
Hojo.
Yeah, Hojo and
Hojo.
Funty.
Funty. Yep. That's in the closing credits of the show.
Is it really?
Yep.
It is.
Oh, joy.
It is. I mean, I got
my guess would be is that a lot of these cigars were on the list last year, with the exception of a few. Right? They just kind of reshuffled them up.
Yeah,
So
they just moved everything
he's
around.
had some practice. He's had some practice, So I mean, he's at least he's learning. That's good. Right?
Right.
right. Yeah. Well, now he's got to go.
Fine by me.
All right, Jake. Do the next one.
So I mean, any
We can't
Opus.
get his brother. His brother did a better job than he did 2 years ago. So
Yeah, we'll get somebody else. Don't worry.
he deals it in the
I can
public.
we'll
too much.
stick Jax in there. Put
Oh, by next year?
my 8-year-old son
Yeah.
in there.
By next year, he'll be ready to go.
Yeah,
He'd still probably do better than me.
I do a lot of poop jokes though. I mean, that's gonna happen.
That's all right.
Poop. I'm like, all right, calm down. Okay,
Do a
so
lot of air farts.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So yeah,
Hit him with our crowd burst.
yeah. Oh, they'll love them.
I love that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm okay with the Opus making the list.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be in there somewhere.
Yep.
So.
All right, Jake.
All right, Jake.
Come on now, count on you.
All right, the EP.
There are 2 R's and 2 L's in this one, so
Oh, well, shit. You better just get ready to correct me then. The EP Carrillo Pledge prequel.
Carrillo.
Carrillo.
Go ahead, Michael.
EP Carrillo Pledge prequel.
Carrillo.
So this one's kind of weird for me because like It was weird that Ernie made it again to the number one. Like, that doesn't really happen
It's
too
not
often.
the same one as last year, though.
It's a different cigar. But when people started talking about this being number one, I saw a lot of, it deserves to be number one.
Right. Well, was that Groover? Groover posted that
No.
everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's just living his best life with his order forms.
Right.
Taking orders from other states and shit, I'm sure. But so I'm kind of, I'm definitely now, I'm intrigued to see, what the hell the cigar is all about, without question.
Right.
Because not only did they make that statement, but it was backed by a lot of people on social media.
It was, unusually.
Yeah. So I'm curious to see how that cigar tastes. I mean, I probably won't be able to taste it for a year, but
Well, we're still waiting on our bolts to come in, so from 2 years ago.
they still come in. Well, Jake,
did a great job, Jake.
You did okay
Sorry.
this time.
Guys, to
You did
disappoint.
okay. It's all right.
It's all right. Mr. Rosales, we appreciate you, sir, taking time out of your Saturday to do this with us.
Yes, thank you for reviewing. We hope you and the family stay safe, and the whole coronavirus is, you're safe from that as well. So,
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks for the call. We'll talk to you guys later on.
all right,
All right,
man.
Michael.
Enjoy
Thank you
football,
very
brother.
much.
Take care, guys.
All
All right, bye-bye. We are at just about 50 minutes. Should we just wrap it up?
Is there anything? Do you have anything else to cover?
I have some news, but price increase and general split. So,
We might as well cover that real quick.
all right, well, we'll skip the price increase because everybody's doing price increases anyway.
Who did a price increase?
Everybody is. This week it was who was this week? STG. No, that's the wrong one. Sorry, that's who split the company.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You didn't? Have we already talked about that?
No, we haven't talked about it. It just happened.
Yeah. That's interesting.
All right,
why
Scandinavian
that
Tobacco Group, the parent company of General Cigars, Cigars International, Thompson, and others, has announced that next month it will launch an entirely new cigar distribution company called the Ford Cigar Company, aimed at serving brick-and-mortar retailers. Effectively, the company will be splitting its massive catalog of brands between the existing General Cigar Company and the new Ford Cigar Company, which will operate independently from General and have its own large sales force.
Yeah.
In the Ford's portfolio, they will have Bolivar, Chillin' Moose, Colfredia, Diesel, La Gloria Cubana, Partagas. We don't carry any of those.
Diesel.
Oh, Diesel, that's right. Diesel we do. And the General will now have the Cow, CAO,
The cow.
Cohiba, Hoya de, the Hojo, Jake.
Hojo.
Hojo de Monterrey, Macanudo, Punch, and other brands.
Right.
The Cuban names like the La Gloria Cubana, Partagas, and the Cohiba and the Hoya de Monterrey. It's only the U.S.
So will they still have a sales force for the latter?
Yes, they've split it, I guess. Let's see. Hold on. What was your question?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, I have a theory behind it.
Pull it over there, Jake. Go ahead.
Oh, he throws it just like you.
Yes.
So I have a theory behind it. The reason why they're doing that is because the latter, the Cohibas and stuff like that, they sell, like those consistently will move from your mainstream companies, your well-established retailers, those guys who have already had that, right?
Right.
And your old school consumers will continue to go to that cigar and
Correct.
never change from it.
Correct.
Right? The other brands need more attention.
The Macanudo, the Punch, and the other brands.
Yeah. So I could see, I mean, feel like even the Punches, they,
Forge will also serve as a distributor for third-party brands, which they do not own directly.
there you go. So it just seems like anything that needs a little more of that effort, they've all removed the other ones. I wonder if it's going to be like a scalable percentage rate or something like that, like because they know that they're going to make X every year with X amount of growth on those brands.
They've hired 12 reps for the Forge company.
Yeah. Did you see what they hired in Florida? I don't know.
David Mealy, there's a list here of everybody they hired.
Formerly of Nat Sherman.
And formerly of McAuliffe.
Oh, he was a McAuliffe as well.
He was McAuliffe briefly after the Nat Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Hardiman will be the lead salesman.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Independent marketing and customized programming initiatives. When they announced last year our withdrawal from the annual PCA show, we committed to investing funds back into the premium cigar category, says Regis Brosman, SVP of North American Branded and Rest of World Division of STG in a press release.
So it's interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing how that kind of plays out this year, especially with COVID. Because half the guys aren't traveling yet.
Right.
The companies won't let them.
This weekend, the shop over in Lakeland's having their big anniversary show, Cigar Life, and there's several reps there with little tables. I have a little mini cigar thing.
Buy a box, get a mask.
I saw photos. I didn't see mask. I don't know. And a related story though, General Cigar is doing a price increase.
Oh, okay.
To pay for Fords.
Yeah, we got to pay for our new sales force.
Pay for a new sales force. So, her SLE is releasing a special cigar. Oh, and then real quickly, I like this story. Some gorillas tested positive for coronavirus in San Diego.
I saw that.
I thought that might affect you because you're in that.
Because I'm a gorilla?
Gorilla family.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Research studies have verified that some non-human primates.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, me.
Are susceptible to infection with SARS-CoV-2, but is the first known instance of natural transmission to the great apes. Several gorillas at San Diego Zoo Safari Park have tested positive for the virus that caused COVID-19. Was believed to be the first no case transmission to apes.
So New York did the tiger, and they said, you know what?
How did they get the apes to wear the mask? They got to wear masks. How do they social distance? Stay away from him. How they got to pick fleas off each other and stuff?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't work.
I don't think the gorillas do the fleas.
You know,
were they coughing? What made us test them? Were they coughing?
They were coughing, probably.
They were.
And they don't cover their mouth. They have no manners.
Yeah.
They got mad. They couldn't taste bananas.
Couldn't
taste they can't taste the bananas. Oh.
Started throwing them. These are bland.
Finally had the right buttons up because these rotate through the.
Yeah, damn it.
We do have a listener of the week. We want to. We can do that because I have that button ready. So.
Ooh, hit the gong.
Oh. Well, Bill, too, down in Fort Myers. Bill Calhoun. Thank you, Bill. Listener of the week.
Bill?
Bill?
Or Bill. I mean, I guess you can go either way.
You can go either way, whichever one is.
He said a very nice...
Several quite...
really nice comments.
Yeah. I mean, for us, nice. Bad, everybody else.
Hey, I mean, it is what it is.
Right.
He calls it like he sees it.
Apparently so.
We appreciate that.
Apparently so. All right, well, that's all the stories I have.
That's all you have, huh?
That's it. We're at 53 minutes.
I feel like we're in Pedro time.
Pedro?
That's good enough.
Oh, she's back with her second glass of wine, though.
Uh-oh.
Studio audience getting liquored up.
Asshole part.
Oh, this is where I'm an asshole.
That's because you're an asshole, Michael.
You're an asshole. That's why. Oh, yours didn't get another glass, Jacob. I'm very sorry.
So what are we reviewing for the Patreon?
I don't know, considering it's a Saturday.
Yes. So we had to do this one. We had to do this podcast.
So we will do the Patreon on Tuesday.
We will have to do the Patreon on Tuesday.
Because it goes up on Wednesday, so that still works.
Thursday. I thought it goes.
No, Thursday. It does. The video goes up on Wednesday.
You're just Forrest Gumping your way through this.
Maybe we'll just switch those.
Oh, mix it up.
Give a day between the audio and the video.
I don't think so. That's not
like you would even know.
You're probably right.
Unless somebody complained to you.
And they would.
Oh, there's a coyote out. I think there's a coyote out on the ring thing.
On the ring thing.
The ring thing. All right, Jacob, again, thank you for coming in.
Thank you very much.
Fun.
Thank you.
Nice to know you never have to do this again. I'm sure you're quite
this will
relieved.
be the last time.
Sorry to disappoint you guys.
Be on this podcast.
So, hey, we had a good run.
You better bring your kids up. Mine's got too old.
That's what it is.
Yes.
But mine, you can only do I guess we can do Jack's a couple of years, and then we can bring in Justice, and then we can bring in Teddy. Yeah, oh yeah.
You got the next couple of years lined up. You're good.
Yeah, you're right.
We got like the next 10 years.
Perfect.
You can always.
By then, I'll lose my mind, and I'll say I'm wrong.
It's true.
So,
looking forward to that.
He's not far off.
You
from
better
that.
learn how to do this.
Print on this paper how big it is.
The printer does that. I don't.
Hopefully, then we'll be able to hire somebody for all that.
Oh, that'd be nice. Like a little booth. We turn the bathroom into a booth.
Gary Delabonte.
There you go. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. This has been episode 157.
Yay!
So we have to have the board because I can't remember. The Cigar Hustlers podcast, its owners, and its sponsors take no responsibility for the opinions or statements made by the talk show host or their guest. Statements or show topics are not necessarily the beliefs of Mike and Mike Productions or the podcast providers, and opinions between talk show hosts may differ. It is not our intention to libel, incite, or hurt anyone's feelings. We invite you to write the show's host, Mike Stepankevich, with any feedback or suggestions that you have for their shows. These broadcasts are presented and made public as entertainment in the hope that they will be entertaining to the audience.
This has been a Cigar Hustlers podcast, a Mike and Mike production. Be sure to listen every Tuesday at 10 a.m. for all new episodes.
Hi, I'm Husto Iroa.
Yeah, we just don't have to do a single podcast ever again.
Perfect.
I'm good, Mike and Mike. How are you guys doing?
The Hojo,
Hojo! It's the Hojo!
the
You
Monterey.
didn't even let him fuck it up all the way. All right,
I gotta get past Hojo! Go on.
I don't even have to try to hit the record. He's not even gonna try. We're gonna cover a lot of ground here, Mike. All right. Try to keep up.
That's a sign of a good podcast.
I gave you like 4 cigars when I walked in the door.
All right, end this.
Mike Squared.